Hello friends, continuation with the last part, moving to the next numerical and numerical number 9 over here, and the part is, this numerical is called as a ladder type of a numerical and it is kind of popular numerical and also for examination point of view it is important. So the numerical is, question number 9, a ladder on the platform of an fire brigade van can be elevated at an angle of 70 degree to the maximum. Means there is a fire brigade van which contained one ladder and it can be elevated up to 70 degree maximum. The length of a ladder can be extended up to 20 meter. This length can be extended up to 20 meter. If the platform is 2 meter above the ground, means entire this structure is above 2 meter which is mounted on a van. If the platform is 2 meter above the ground, find the maximum height from the ground up to which the ladder can be reached and sin 70 degree is equal to 0.94. That value is given, sin 70 degree is equal to 0.94. Now, as we have read the numerical, our first and prime task is to make a outlet structure in case of outline diagram, and a part is, here as per the condition, a ladder on the platform of fire brigade van can be evaluated up to 70 degree maximum and the length of a ladder can be extended up to 20 meter. If the platform is 2 meter and above, means first there is a platform, next there is a sin 70 degree angle and the length of ladder is 20 meter. These are the content available with us. So the first part is, first of all, I am going to make a basement structure over here, and remember one by one we have to understand all the part. Here let us say this is the basement structure of a part. After that you can extend this ladder up to 20 meter. So this part I have drawn over here up to 70 degree, and let us say this is exactly vertical height, so we can have a comparison over there. Now whatever the structure we have drawn, let's understand one by one. First of all, I am going to consider that this is A, B, C, D. This is nothing but actually van or the part over here, and if you want to focus to the numerical, step by step you can understand a part. Here if the platform is 2 meter above, means A, B, C, D, I am going to consider this van having a height of 2 meter. So this height is 2 meter. From both the direction I am going to show you, so everyone can understand. This height is of 2 meter from ground. This is the height of 2 meter above the ground. Next, here as per the numerical, angle of elevation or elevated at an angle of 70 degree. Naturally this ladder from point D can be extended or elevated with angle of 70 degree. This 70 degree is nothing but the angle, so I am going to indicate it by theta. So in numerical your angle is theta, that is 70 degree. The length of a ladder can be extended up to 20 meter. This is your ladder and it can be extended up to 20 meter. So I am going to write this part as a 20 meter. Naturally this is the length of a ladder. I am indicating this point by P. So one by one, once again description. PD, this is nothing but length of ladder. Your ABCD is the base structure of a van having a height 2 meter, and this ladder can be extended up to 20 meter. And the question is that, find the maximum height from the ground. Find the maximum height from the ground up to which the ladder can be reached. Up to which this ladder can be reached. In short, actually we have to calculate PB. Actually we have to calculate PB, and that is the main question over here. Now, when you are going to give a description, in that case A, B, C, D, it is a structure of a van. See, every student is going to write by his own method. I am going to explain by part over here. A, B, C, D. Structure of your van. Means you can say that AB and DC will be act as a height, and you can say BC as well as AD you can consider as a length. But we don't need any kind of a length over here. Next, PD, length of ladder. PD is equal to length of ladder. And here in a data they have provided us as 20 meter. So that is a value of 20 meter. Third and the main part over here, angle PDA as per their word evaluated at an angle of 70 degree maximum. As it is moving in upward direction, you can also call it angle of elevation, or you can say angle of elevated values. Angle PDA, that is nothing but theta in your numerical, and that is 70 degree over here. And the last part, our target is to calculate PB. Our target is to calculate PB, and that is nothing but maximum height from the ground up to the which the ladder can be reached. So your target is PB, maximum height of a ladder from a ground. Maximum height from ground or from ground level. And in this way you can give the entire description. Now remember, in this numerical, AB is already going to help you. That is a 2 meter. Our target is to calculate it PA. So focusing to that diagram. In triangle PAD, some symbolic presentation is required. You can give this every angle as a 90 degree over here. Why? Because after giving this 90 degree, you can add this 90 also over here. So first, A, B, C, D, this is a part where 2 meter is directly available in a diagram. So our total focus goes to in triangle PAD. Starting from that part, first in triangle PAD, first your angle PAD is equal to 90 degree. As this angle PAD is 90 degree, you already know this PD and your target or task to calculate this value. And the task is, here theta which is over here 70 degree, you need opposite side and hypotenuse is with you. Naturally we are using sine theta. So sine theta, or you can say sine 70, is opposite side, that is PA divided by PD. So starting part, that sine theta is equal to, as per diagram, PA upon PD. So this value become PA upon PD. Next, after that part, PA upon PD, sine theta, theta is nothing but 70 degree. Therefore, sine 70 degree is equal to PA that we want to calculate, and PD is 20. So, PA upon PD, that PD is given by them as 20. Next evaluation, sine 70 degree. Remember, this is not available in the standard table. That's why they, in this numerical, they have provided it. And sine 70 degree is 0.94. So putting that value over here, 0.94 is equal to PA upon 20. Now, up to this problem step, student doesn't face any problem. Now this 20 is divided by, goes to that side as a multiply by, and the part of calculation is, here 20 is going to get multiplied over here, and PA is equal to 20 into 0.94. Therefore, PA is equal to 20 into 0.94. And next, simply we have to make a multiplication of that. Here I am going to do a calculation in front of you, and the part is 2 into 4, 8, 2 into 9, 18, and that is the first step. And now you have to manage two decimal with one zero, because this zero is over here, and shifting 2 decimal from that part, that is 4 and 9, 2 digit. So I'm going to shift it over here and this value become in meter. So your logic, that is value of PA, and this PA become 18.80 meter. As this value PA is equal to 18.80 meter, we are able to get, means as per your diagram, PA is 18.80 meter. Just we have to add this height, that is nothing but a height of a van which is of 2 meter. So our target is to calculate PB. Therefore, the second part is, as per their condition, find the maximum height from the ground up to which ladder can be reached. So you can have maximum height of ladder from ground, and this part is PB. PB is equal to PA plus AB. PB is equal to PA plus AB. As per our calculation, PA, this PA is 18.80 meter. 18.80 plus AB, that is the 2 meter. So that is the 2 meter. Simply we have to make addition, 18.80 plus 2, and that value become PB is equal to 20.80 meter, and that is your final answer. So I'm going to make a box over here. And that is nothing but your final answer. Maximum height of a ladder from a ground, that is PB, equal to 20.80 meter. In this way you can solve. Student, remember, slant mistakes done by the student, they are not going to consider this height. What is this? It is nothing but you can say a tempo truck or particular height of that van on which that ladder is mounted. So first of all you have to consider the height of vehicle, because we need the height from a ground level, that is surface or you can say road level. So the first 2 meter height is of that vehicle on which that respective ladder is mounted, and rest of the part is connected with the height and measurement. Trigonometric ratio, problem number set 6, question number 10, last numerical of that part, and the numerical is question 10. While landing at an airport, a pilot made an angle of depression of 20 degree. Average speed of a plane was 200 km per hour. The plane reached the ground after 54 seconds. Find the height at which the plane was when it started landing, and value of sine 20 degree is equal to 0.342. Means there is a pilot which is in plane, and that plane is already at a top position, and from any particular top position it is coming towards ground. Generally it take 54 seconds as per their condition, and angle of depression is 20 degree. Now find the height at which the plane was when it is started for a landing, and angle of depression is 20 degree, so they have given sine 20 degree. From answer itself they have given a hint that you have to use sine a formula with 20 degree. In this case, let us understand step by step some condition. Let us say it is a base. You can logically say that base means you can say basement line or a ground. There is a particular pilot in a plane. So for that pilot I am going to use the word P over here. This pilot is in a plane and he is going to take his plane for a landing purpose. Means this plane is coming in this direction and taking a landing position, and here it is going to touch to the respective ground. So this pilot which is in a plane taking his respective plane towards ground. Here the part is, naturally this plane is at a particular height from a ground. This plane must have a particular height from a ground. So I am going to draw that line over here. Naturally this respective height and the basement surface makes an angle of 90 degree with each other. Now I'm going to indicate this point Q over here, and when plane is coming in downward direction, it reaches to the ground, let us say at point R. In this way I have taken a structure P for a pilot, PQ is the height of a plane from a ground, and PR, it's a landing distance which is taken into consideration, and in numerical they have given from point P to point R. When this plane is moving in this direction and touches the ground, it takes 54 seconds. So first of all we have to write all the part of a structure over here. So one by one. Part is, in this case one by one, P is the position of a pilot, or you can say position of a plane, whatever may be part. P, position of a plane, definitely at initial level. Next you can have PQ, here PQ, height of a plane from a base ground. So height of a plane from base ground. Next, R is the point where plane is coming in contact. Point when plane coming in contact. Now here from P to R, the time required is 54 seconds. So we cannot mention directly in the form of distance. You can have distance PR is covered in 54 seconds. You can say distance PR is covered in 54 seconds. So you cannot have directly declaration. So here distance PR cover in 54 seconds over here. And now the main part is that when landing at an airport, the pilot make an angle of depression 20 degree. This 20 degree is the most important over here. Remember, position of a pilot or position of an aeroplane is over here, and when it is coming in downward direction, they have given angle of depression, and this angle of depression is always considered with horizontal x-axis. Now as we are consider QR as a base, I am to draw one horizontal line parallel to QR. Parallel to QR, I am going to draw one horizontal line over here, and this angle of depression which is over here is 20 degree. Now remember, as we have drawn this imaginary horizontal line over here which is parallel to base QR, and the angle is 20 degree, naturally upper line is parallel to base QR, your PR is act as a transversal, and due to that property this alternate angle 20 become 20 over here, and this is a part of theta in your numerical. So your angle is 20 degree over here. Now the main part is that again from here to here they have not mentioned any distance that we are supposed to calculate, but time required from P to R, that is 54 seconds, means it is a type of time speed distance type of numeric. Now student, here we are going to use a formula that is nothing but distance is equal to speed into time, but here there is some part taken into consideration. First I am going to clear the part, and evaluation is, here in the first case we are using a formula that is distance is equal to speed into time. So I am going to write distance is equal to speed into time, but again in time boundary there is a condition. What is exactly that? If you observe the numerical in terms of a speed, they have given a speed of aeroplane that is 200 km per hour. This speed they have given 200 km per hour. I repeat, 200 km per hour. And the time required over here they have given in 54 seconds. Means one value is in kilometer per hour, one value is in kilometer per hour, and second value is in seconds. Either I have to convert these 6 seconds, either I have to convert these seconds into hours, or I have to convert these hours into second. Anyway, as per the numerical at the end, Find the height at which we have to calculate. So first part, 200 kilometer per hour. I repeat, 200, and here unit is kilometer per hour. Naturally this time is 54 seconds. Now I am going to show you some calculation. Please pay attention. Here 54 seconds and I have to convert it into hours. So the step 1. Here some basic part for your own knowledge. I am going to write it, and the part is in 1 minute. In 1 minute there are 60 seconds. Remember it very carefully. In 1 minute there are 60 seconds, and in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. In 1 minute there are 60 seconds, and in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. Remember, this is the seconds and we have to reach over here in hours. Means we have to multiply 60 into 60. Means any part which is get converted from seconds to hour, we have to multiply by 60 into 60. If I am going to multiply 60 into 60, that become 3600, and this is the value that we are using in a calculation. Means here time, if you are using it 54 seconds, you have to divide it by 3600. So the part is, as it is in kilometer per hour, it is in kilometer per hour, we have to convert this quantity also in hours. So this time, actually it is 54 second. Actually it is 54 second. But here it is in kilometer per hour. 200 is in kilometer per hour. And I have to convert this 54 second also in hour. I have to divide it by 3600, or you can say 60 into 60. So here I am to divide it by 3600. Remember this calculation very carefully. Remember this calculation very carefully. It's important for you. No doubt, when I am going to solve it in next, I am going to rough it. Now, here I am going to do simple calculation. 20 from denominator and 20 from numerator get cancelled. Means it become 2 into 54 divided by 36. So the part is 2 into 54. So 2 into 54 divided by 36. Hope so. Up to this step you are very clear. This 2 I have written 54 and divided by 36, because this 00 get cancelled with 00. Now here part of a calculation. You have number 2, 54 and 36. It is quite simple calculation for you, and I am going to do it over here. You can have 2 ones are 2, 2 18s are 36, and 18 ones are 18, and 18 threes are 54. Naturally your evaluation become 3 into 1. That become 3. So naturally your answer is 3. And naturally it is in kilometer, because it is a distance. Why? Because here speed is kilometer per hour. I repeat, understand this step. Kilometer per hour. And now this is in hours. This hour get cancelled with hours. This hours get cancelled with hours, and your answer become in kilometer. So your final answer, that is distance. Now which is that distance? This distance is nothing but PR. This is the distance over here. So you can have distance PR is equal to 3 kilometer. Remember student, this is the most important step that I have described over here. So as it is the most important part of our answer, so I have written distance PR, that is 3 kilometer, and completed the structure of a box. Now second part, main question is still pending. Find the height at which the plane was when started landing. Means from this point the plane start landing over here. In this case, the part is, we have to consider triangle PQR, triangle PQR. Here Q is already 90 for you, and this theta, so called as 20 degree, is going to help you, because they have given sine 20 in terms of a value. So I am going to start a part from triangle PQR. So second part, in triangle PQR, your respective angle PQR is 90 degree. Angle PQR is equal to 90 degree. Now with the help of that part, I am interested to calculate PQ. I am interested to calculate this value of PQ. And remember, after entire calculation we are able to get distance PR is 3 kilometer. distance PR, it is now 3 kilometer, and that is the main part why we have done this calculation. Now theta is over here, you need opposite side, and hypotenuse over here. If anyone is getting confused, I'm going to help you removing this part, so your focus will be very clear. Observe this part like this. Now this is a 20, so called as theta, you need opposite side, and this is the hypotenuse. Naturally we are using sine 20, and if you are confused, remember they itself indicate that use the sine, means in question itself they have given an answer. So first sine theta, and the part is, so sine theta is equal to PQ upon PR, that is equal to PQ upon PR. Sine theta is nothing but sine 20, so that part become sine 20 degree is nothing but PQ that we want to calculate, and PR, that is 3 kilometer. So your part become PQ upon 3 kilometer. So this is the value in actually in kilometer. Next, sine 20, they themselves provide you a value of sine 20, that is 0.342. So I'm going to write that value, that become 0.342 is equal to PQ upon 3 is equal to PQ upon 3. Now simply you have to multiply by 3 to this term. As it is a divided by, come to this side as a multiply by, and the part is, here evaluation become 3 into 0.342, that is a PQ. So I'm going to write, therefore PQ is equal to 3 into 0.342, 3 into 0.342, and the calculation is, see it's a simple product between the two number, 3 into 2, that is 6, so I'm writing 6. Next 3 into 4, that is 12, means carry 1, I'm going to write temporarily 1 over here, and 3 into 3, 9 plus 1, which is carry over here, 3 into 3, 9 plus 1, 10, so I'm writing 10. Decimal 1, 2, 3 decimal, so 1, 2, 3, so decimal is over here, and naturally this 3 is in kilometer, means this answer is also in kilometer, so kilometer, and that is the value of your PQ, and this is the main answer. And by this way your answer, that is PQ, is equal to 1.026 kilometer, means you can have a logical part over here. Height PQ required over here from the ground level is 1.026 kilometer. So I can write the final answer as per their part. Find the height at which the plane was when started for a landing. So height from ground is equal to 1.026 kilometer, and definitely you can have this part. So student, observe this entire part very carefully. हेलो फ्रेंड्स एंड माय डियर स्टूडेंट, अगर आप हमारे वीडियोस देख रहे हो और आपको ये वीडियोस पसंद आते हो तो आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और नीचे दिए हुए बेल आइकन को क्लिक करना ना भूलें। साथ में अपने फ्रेंड्स और ग्रुप इसमें भी आप ये वीडियो शेयर कीजिए ताकि नॉलेज ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चों तक पहुँचे। अलग अलग टॉपिक के साथ मैं आपको मिलता रहूँगा। मैं आपका एसवी सर आगे आने वाले वीडियोज़ को बनाता रहूँगा और आप तक पहुँचाता रहूँगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच।